Take a breath with me. Most people think we hold on to trauma because we're weak, because we're broken, or because we haven't tried hard enough to move on. But the truth is much deeper. We don't hold on to trauma because we want the pain. We hold on because, on some level, the trauma is giving us something we're not ready to let go of. This is what I call the payoff. And until you understand the payoff, you can't release the pain because part of you believes that holding on is serving you. Now, let me explain. Sometimes the payoff is identity. Your trauma becomes the story you've lived in for years. It becomes familiar. And even if the story hurts, it's your story. Healing means stepping into an unfamiliar version of yourself, and the unknown can feel more terrifying than the wound. Sometimes the payoff is protection. If you hold on to what happened, you don't have to trust again. You don't have to risk being hurt again. The mind says, if I stay guarded, I stay safe. So the trauma becomes a shield, not because it's healthy, but because it feels safer than vulnerability. Sometimes the payoff is justification. It gives you a reason for why you avoid, why you shut down, why you struggle, why you haven't stepped into your power. It becomes an explanation for staying small. Because if you release the trauma, you'd have to rise. You'd have to take responsibility for who you can become. Sometimes the payoff is control. Replaying the story is predictable. It keeps the narrative in your hands. Facing the full truth of the pain, that's uncertainty. That's uncomfortable. So the mind chooses the familiar over the free. And sometimes the payoff is connection. You received empathy, attention, or support because of your pain. People understood you. They were gentle with you. Letting go can feel like losing that softness, like losing a part of how people relate to you. But here's the truth I want you to sit with. The payoff is never worth your peace. Your past is never worth your freedom, and your trauma is not your identity. You are not what happened to you. You are who you choose to become next. So ask yourself, what is the hidden benefit my mind thinks it's getting from holding on to this? And once you identify the payoff, you can finally choose something new. You can choose healing. You can choose growth. You can choose your future. Because you deserve to live from your power, not your pain. Because you deserve to live from your power, not your pain. Take one more breath. And let this be the moment you start releasing the story and reclaiming your life. Because if anybody told you you didn't deserve to be happy, if anyone told you you would never amount to anything in your life, if anybody ever told you you don't deserve to be loved, that's their story. You don't have to conform or believe or take that as your story. You get to now rewrite your story, something more powerful, something much more serving. So folks, let's not play small. Let's not let what happened to us be our reality. Let's not let what occurred for us in our life become the narrative we choose to accept. Let's choose power. Let's choose positivity. Let's choose faith. Let's choose a life worth living. Let's choose to be happy. This has been James, your
Purposeful Coach, coming at you with another thought of the day. I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao for now.